Hello, and welcome to our video tutorial for the Partnering for Vaccine Equity Learning Communities website. I'm Bridget Courteau. I work in the Urban Institute's Health Policy Center, and I'm the Director of Group Learning for the Learning Community. The goal of our group learning management team is to create opportunities for the organizations that are part of CDC's Partnering for Vaccine Equity program to learn from one another and from subject matter experts. By facilitating peer-to-peer information exchange and connecting you to experts outside of the community too, we want to help you improve and enhance your programs so that you're better able to reach your goals related to increasing vaccine coverage among adults and populations experiencing racial and ethnic disparities. Our Learning Community website is one of the ways you can connect with other organizations working towards the same goals. It's a virtual space just for you. You will need an account with a username and password to access the website. And once there, you can search for your peers, start or join an online discussion with them, find out about group learning events, and get information about registering, and access materials from these events after they occur. During this short video tutorial, we'll introduce you to the website and show you around to highlight some of its key features. We're always available to answer your questions about the website or other questions about group learning. The best way to reach us is through our Learning Community email address, vaxequitylearning@urban.org. Our virtual community's web address is vaccineequity.urban.org. You will need to sign in to your account to access the website. But before you can sign in, you'll need to finish creating your account. We've used contact information provided to us by the CDC to set up your account. After we initiate the setup process, you'll get a system-generated email at the address that the CDC has on file. That email will notify you that you've been added to the system and prompt you to set a password so that you can finish account creation. The email will include a link that you can follow to set your password. If you haven't yet received an email notifying you about account creation and prompting you to set a password, it is because we have not added you to the system yet. We're adding Learning Community members to the system continually as we get contact information from the CDC, and this process will take a few weeks. Once you've registered and logged in, the first thing you should do is complete your profile. Some of the fields in your profile have been pre-filled using data we received from the CDC. Check those fields and make sure they're correct, and then fill in the other fields and add a photo or another picture to your profile. There are a couple of fields that will be pre-filled and locked for editing, such as your CDC funding stream and your census region. If you notice a mistake and would like to make changes to a field that is locked, please contact us using our project email address. Once your profile is complete, head over to the home page. Here, in the center of the page, you will see three large shortcut buttons: Connect with Peers, Discuss and Learn, and Attend an Event. I'll go into further detail on each of these features next, but you should be aware that these buttons are shortcuts to the main functions of the site: the peer directory, discussion boards, and event pages. Let's check out the options on the navigational bar next. These are the items at the top right-hand side. Clicking on Home will take you to the landing page where we are now. If you navigate to the Community page, you'll see a list of the communities that you are part of. Right now, all Learning Community members are part of the full community, which, like the name implies, includes everyone in the Partnering for Vaccine Equity program. In the coming months, we will be forming communities of practice, which will be subgroups of Learning Community members that share something in common, like the population they're focusing on or their geographic location. Each community of practice will have its own community page here. So if you join one of these, eventually you'll see options here to either navigate to the full community page or to the page for a specific community of practice that you are part of. From the community page, you can check out discussion threads, the resource library, events, and a list of members for that specific community. Next, let's check out the peer directory. There are two options here. You can search for peers through the Search the Directory tool, which allows you to search by name, location, and several other characteristics. Or You can find your peers by scrolling through the full listing of learning community members who have registered with the website. When you pull up a list of community members, you'll see a couple options at the right of their name. Click these buttons to add that member as a contact and/or send them a message. Let's go back to our navigation bar and check out the options under Events. This is where you can find out about upcoming events. If you follow this link, you'll go to a calendar of future live group learning events, including webinars and Q&A sessions with subject matter experts. If you click on an event in the calendar, you'll pull up the event page, which will include information about the event and any links you will need to register. And if you navigate to the Past Event Resources page, you'll find a list of previous events. Clicking on one of these events will bring you to the event page, which will include links to materials from that event, such as the PowerPoint presentation slides, other handouts, and recordings of the event. Finally, let's check out the Discuss and Learn item on the navigation menu. Under Discuss and Learn, you'll find tabs that will lead you to the discussion boards, announcements, and the resource library. We'll explore the discussion feature in just a moment. The announcements board will be used exclusively by the Group Learning Manager team to let you know about our learning events and other announcements that are meant for the full community. The resource library will be where materials from our events are stored and can be used to upload and download other resources that may be helpful to your program work. When the Partnering for Vaccine Equity Materials Hub launches this fall, this page and other parts of our website will link to that hub. The Materials Hub will be a public online repository of materials and resources that learning community members and others can access and adapt for use in their programs. A primary difference between our site's resource library and the Materials Hub is that items stored in the library that you see here will only be accessible to the members of our learning community. They will not be accessible to the public broadly, as they will be if they're shared on the Materials Hub. Now, let's create a discussion post. To create or respond to a discussion post, go to the discussion section of the website through either the Discuss and Learn shortcut button on the homepage or the Discuss and Learn drop-down menu in the top right navigation bar. Click on the green Post a New Message button to bring up the fields you'll need to fill in for your post. We encourage you to tag your post. The tags will group posts together by category and will aid in searching and sorting discussion posts. We've created several tags for the board. They appear when you type in the hashtag symbol or by clicking the hashtag symbol in the toolbar above the text box, or you can create your own tag. Right now, our community is under full moderation. This means that posts must be reviewed and approved by our community manager before they become viewable to the rest of the community. Eventually, we plan to transition to community moderation, where most posts will be immediately viewable to the community, and community members have the ability and responsibility to flag inappropriate posts for review by our community manager. We hope this video tutorial has been a useful guide for the key features of the Learning Community website. We'll use discussion posts and announcements to share other tips with you about the website. Once you register for the site and create your account, you'll also be automatically subscribed to Digest of website activity. By default, members are signed up for daily digest of discussion board activity. Announcements from the Learning Community managers will be sent to you in real time so that you'll know about our events and other key announcements as soon as we make them. Thank you for taking the time to watch this video and for your future contributions to the Learning Community's online space. We're looking forward to supporting the important work that you're doing through the website and our group learning opportunities. And once more, please send any questions or concerns about the website or the Learning Community more generally to our dedicated email address. Thanks again.